Howdy, folks. It is Diecastbuffet here again, and I need to make a quick update video. So apparently, Denny Hamlin and Kyle Busch were just disqualified from the Pocono finish, and Chase Elliott was just awarded the victory. This is historic. I believe this is the first time since they made the new rule that they would take away a win. This is the first time that it's actually happened. They've disqualified people for finishing second. You can think about Jimmy Johnson at the Coca-Cola 600 years ago. But Chase Elliott just got a Pocono win, which just blows my mind here because are they going to go back and redo the victory lane photos? Are they even going to make a race to win diecast? So if they do make a race to win version, which I don't see why they wouldn't. If they do, make sure to pre-order that down below, guys. I can't believe I'm doing another video of this. I'll try to keep it as short as possible. Yeah. That is crazy. Denny Hamlin. That is so funny because I was saying that the Pocono race was so anticlimactic and that Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin didn't do much at the end of the race, and it was a great Pocono race overall, and turns out they don't get to keep their finish. And now Chase Elliott gets the victory. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. And this is why I said Elliott is the championship favorite, because it doesn't matter who it is. When you are the championship favorite, everything goes your way. Think about it. You got second to Tyler Reddick at Road America. He nearly won at New Hampshire, which, as a Chase Elliott fan, New Hampshire is just one of the worst tracks historically for the past whenever for Hendrick. This is crazy. This is historic because now Hamlin doesn't keep the win, which also means he is still tied with Jeff Gordon. So somewhere, somehow, Jeff Gordon is probably hooting and hollering that he keeps his all-time record tied with Denny Hamlin for 6 Pocono victories. This is crazy. And I didn't mention this, I don't think, in my post-race recap. I don't know how I forgot. But Ross Chastain was taken out in the race by Denny Hamlin. I don't know how, but could this be just some type of crazy source of karma that he takes out Ross Chastain, which you could say it's justified because Chastain has, knocked him around the ballpark plenty of times, but this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I'm hoping they make the race to win diecast for it, but wow. And the fact that it's not just Denny Hamlin, it's also Kyle Busch, which, if I remember correctly, they take maybe the top 3 cars and they actually inspect it. I remember reading Bob Pockrass's report about it, but they didn't say exactly what it was, but something in the front fascia, I think, of the cars were modified, which, let's be honest, every single team out there is trying to do something. People are going to say, oh, it's the cheating Toyotas. Now, every single driver and team out there is doing something. There's no doubt about it. But wow, that is very interesting. Which is another thing I need to touch on. So I think Ty Gibbs officially finished 18th in his Cup Series debut. I thought he was 15th earlier. Well, if these 2 cars are disqualified and, assuming the 45 passed inspection with flying colors X, Y, and Z, that means he officially finished 16th. And to add another layer to this, it was 2018 or 2019, Denny Hamlin was disqualified from an Xfinity Series win at Darlington, and they gave the win to Cole Custer. So that's pretty interesting. And to add just another layer to this, the first ever official disqualification with this new rule that came out, I think 2018 or 2017, was Ross Chastain in the Truck Series. I believe it was Iowa. So it's kind of weird how both of the drivers that have been disqualified, from my memory, that actually had their wins, historically taken away, was Ross Chastain, Hamlin, and Hamlin. So you just can't make this stuff up. But this is crazy because Pocono has not been that good of a track to the Chase Elliott. It's really been a Toyota dominated race. Even Penske has had a lot of good runs there. I know Larson dominated the first race last year, and Bowman ended up winning it after the tire failure. But this is huge because now Denny Hamlin, I don't even think he gets to keep any stage points. So that means he gets a goose egg, I imagine. Could be mistaken on that. And if that's the case, that's going to knock down his playoff points standing. This adds more to Chase Elliott's playoff point standing. I mean, This could be a moment, guys, that could truly change the playoff outcome, as we know, because 5 points here, 5 points here could easily be, it could easily change the championship. And to just add a little bit extra to this, you got Ross Chastain that owes Denny Hamlin one now. You don't think Chastain is just going to lay over and not race Hamlin aggressively after he destroyed a super fast race car? I'm just saying, Hamlin loses all these points, Chase gets the win, and now you have a ticked off Ross Chastain, justified or not. Hamlin could have made his playoffs a lot more challenging, because for the longest it was Hamlin needing to take out Chastain. Well, now the roles are reversed. Hamlin doesn't keep the win. This could be really bad news for the 11 camp. I would not want to be Denny Hamlin right now, because he's going to have to go through the whole playoffs, perhaps expecting payback. And I don't know, man. This is crazy. This is huge. I mean, it's one thing to be disqualified from a Truck Series event. It's one thing to lose the Xfinity race when you're leeching like Hamlin did years ago. But to lose a Cup Series event, it is just gigantic. And I tell you what, man, somehow Jeff Gordon he is very happy because he keeps his record officially. And even though the victory lane and the post-race will all show Denny Hamlin and stuff, but Chase Elliott is the official winner, which means he gets the points and all that good stuff. And again, I don't know if they're going to be making the race win diecast or not. I have no idea. That's crazy. That is crazy to think that they actually pulled the plug on the winner. Part of me always thought they just put it there just to kind of keep the teams in a box, so to speak. I never really thought they would pull the plug on a Cup Series winner and say, nope, it's all for naught. This is historic. So Hamlin is officially the first ever Cup Series driver since the recent rule changes. They've done it decades and decades and decades before. But that's pretty crazy. What do y'all think? Make sure to comment down below. How does this change this Pocono race? Well, the Pocono race went from just being a Pocono race to a massively historic moment in NASCAR history, because Chase Elliott, the fan favorite, gets the win after Denny Hamlin and Kyle Busch get DQ'd. Like, this is a crazy, crazy stuff. It's like, just when you think the news around the sport can't be as spicy as it possibly can, you know, with Ty Gibbs taking over the 45 for 1 week, who knows, maybe he'll come back next week, Kurt Busch being partially, you know, not cleared to race, and then you have the Chastain versus Hamlin incident. This is going to make next week very interesting, and Hamlin's probably mad salty right now. For the Hamlin fans, I do feel for you. But as a Chase Elliott fan, I can't help but be happy about that. That is crazy. And it makes you wonder, it's like, the Toyota cars were that fast. Do you really think they needed that extra part or whatever modification they did to them to be that competitive? I don't think they needed it. So I feel like this one kind of was a self-inflicted wound. What do y'all think, guys? Thank y'all again for watching this update video on that. It's pretty crazy, guys. So officially now it's Chase Elliott's the winner. I have no idea if they're going to be making the race win diecast. I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea. They may make it in 124. They may make it in 164. If you ask me, this would be a really cool one to make in 164 or 124, simply because it is that historic, even though it's not going to carry much spice to it, considering it was a encumbered win, as they want to call it. And I won the video on this. Could this be the first time we ever not get a Chase Elliott race win diecast for the Cup Series? Could be. Who knows? Thank you all again for watching. Have a great one. And I'm shocked. When I read it, guys, I looked at it and it said, you know, Kyle Busch, Hamlin disqualified. I'm like, Chase Elliott won. I'm like, man, this is some type of meme or something. I looked around, I kept looking, and everybody's going nuts about it. So it happened. That is crazy. Oh, I'm so happy Chase won. I'm sorry, but I can't help it, man. I mean, like, if it was your favorite driver, you would be very happy for it. But hey, man, it's crazy. Thank you all again for watching. Have a great one. Diecastbuffet, signing off.